The devil was already condemned and judged through the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Since the devil has been judged, he no longer has the rightful authority over death anymore. All that is left for him is eternal punishment in hell. The devil is actually waiting fearfully for his eternal punishment and now making his final attempt to destroy God's people. To put all into perspective, God prosecuted the fallen angels by due process. The angels who abandoned their positions were arrested and imprisoned to await trial. When Jesus came into the world, the devil wrongfully accused and killed the Son of God. But Christ's death and resurrection actually became the basis for the devil's judgment. And thus, he and all the fallen angels are now waiting for eternal punishment. Don't be deceived. Let us dissect the devil's sin for a moment. First, it denied the only one God by trying to be like him. Second, he deified creation by elevating himself. Third, he blasphemed the name of God by exalting his own name. Fourth, the devil disregarded the Creator and brought chaos to God's environment. The devil's sinful pattern can be seen in the Garden of Eden. Satan first tempted Eve to deny the only one God. Second, he deified creation by tempting Eve to be like God. Third, Satan blasphemed the name of God again by trying to append God's status on Eve. Fourth, he made Eve forget about God and his commands and broke true rest in the garden. The Ten Commandments also warns us of Satan's sinful ways. These commandments stress one point: do not be deceived by Satan. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image, any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them nor serve them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me, but showing mercy to thousands, to those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Exodus chapter 20:38. The first commandment is in response to Satan's attempt to make himself God. The second is to warn against deifying creation. The third is to warn against blaspheming the name of God. The fourth is to keep God's rest holy. God warned Adam against eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Yet the devil lied that eating from it will make him God. Thus, God's prohibition of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil is actually a warning against the devil's deception. The Ten Commandments are also prohibitions. against the devil's deception. Whoever is deceived by the devil eventually acknowledges other gods, deifies creation, blasphemes God's name, and ignores him. We must be awake and alert so that we are not deceived by the devil.